everyone, welcome to MJ Hobby Corner. I'm Martin, I'll be your host in this very short video update. So what I would like to do primarily, well, give you guys a little update here on the channel and show you a scratch build that's going to be showcased in July Scratch Builder Monthly, which by the way is probably going to be a little late next month. I'm anticipating that because I have a lot going on. First and foremost, I've had some medical procedures done, just routine stuff to manage heart disease, and so I taken care of that. Today was my last procedure, so I'm kind of relaxing a little bit. And then Julie, my wife, is going to have a couple of procedures herself coming. They will be doing some biopsies and all this other stuff to check what's going on with her health. So there is a lot going on, you know, between that medical stuff and everything else, just a lot going on. But one of the big things is that I'm preparing for a campaign, and this campaign is going to use 1/72 scale miniatures. I'm going to have another video where I detail that a little bit more. I already talked about the campaign here on the channel. Well, last week I've put everything aside, scratch building, content creation, everything, and I went on this painting blitz to take care of all of the 1/72 scale piles of shame that I had, and I got quite a few kits done between last week and this week. Lots of minis painted. And I also made a lot of magnetic trays, quite a few, like over 15, closer to 20 magnetic trays. I like to put my minis in magnetic trays when I'm doing rank and file games. I will be using a 2-hour war games rule set for that campaign. So the campaign has really taken a lot of that time. I did some scratch building for it as well, so you'll probably see a lot of updates in the July issue of my scratch building zine, and you'll probably see pictures of the miniatures, and I do have an article that I'm writing about the 1/72 scale kits that I worked on. And then we have this scratch build that I finished today, and I just want to show you guys real quick. So let's check this out. So as you guys know, I have this World War I collection going on, and it's for alternate history gaming. I made this tank last year, and then I made this walker this year, right? That was one of the scratch built projects. That, I believe, is June issue of Scratch Builder Monthly. Well, I finally finished this armored truck. Now, this is a fictitious truck, okay? And this appeared in June's Scratch Builder, and it was just, you know, the hull basically. So it's a nice, ugly, boxy World War I style truck, right? Not really based on anything real, just kind of let my imagination go. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes I have a hard time deciding whether I want a wheeled vehicle, like a truck, or whether I want a walking vehicle. Okay, so I made this magnetized extension, which are the legs here, okay, and I added some detail down below. And this way I can make a walking truck if I need a walking truck, right? For those alternate history games. And then there's the walker right next to it, a couple of walkers, and that's it. So all it is this little magnetized section there, and when I want it to be a truck, there it is. Okay, so it's a wheeled vehicle, but it's also, it can be transformed into a walker if I wanted it to be a walker in my games. So what I will show in the magazine is how I made this piece. Very easy to make. And it's yeah, it's cool. It's completely magnetized. Now this is not finished yet, not painted yet. I have to finish painting it. Okay, it's just primed, but yeah, I think it's a neat little trick there. Now the truck also has a little hook so that I can hook up my little artillery piece there so that we can add that detail if I need it. I'll probably do a camouflage scheme on many of these World War One style vehicles. I'm looking at some camouflage schemes, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Is a trench crawler. That's the name that I have for these walking machines. And hopefully I can do a game, you know, using the campaign rules that the logistic phase that I'm coming up with for this next fantasy campaign. Hopefully I can do something for a World War One based, you know, fantasy game, alternate history, whatever, you know. So there it is. That's what I wanted to show you guys. As a moving cannon, of course. And yeah, it's a neat little trick. I always wanted to do this, and it's a nice way to have a vehicle that's multi-role, multi-purpose. Okay, and I do enjoy my naval war games very much. And I don't know if I've actually shown the airship here on the channel. I know I've shown my patrons. But this is an airship that I actually completed. I started this airship, oh, last year and never completed it. And it was sculpted out of clay, the dirigible portion of it. And it has a little bit of cardboard, has other things, as you can see, to make it. And yeah, so I just finished it. So now I have this airship for my alternate history naval war games, and I'm going to be making more airships. I also started working on the supply vessels. These are all handmade. You can find these in older issues of Scratch Builder Monthly. These were all done like last year. Here's a frigate, and I'm going to start painting these and finishing these up. This is another supply ship. And then I also have, here's a heavy cruiser. That's what I decided that would be. And I also have aircraft. A lot of aircraft coming. I make them out of mesh. And you can see here in the aircraft carrier, you can see the little aircraft on the deck there. And those are all made out of mesh. And obviously this is a World War II style aircraft carrier. And I'm going to be making more of these Navy ships. But I especially want to concentrate on some of these airship fleets. So that's for my alternate history games. And believe it or not, I use the Rules Warfleet FTL by OPR. I've house ruled them so that they can actually work as a naval war game. So it's a lot of fun. All right. So there you have it, guys. That little truck, I'm going to be writing up July Scratch Builder, how I made it, all the different steps. And then I'll be talking a lot about this campaign as well. So we'll see. We'll see what the future brings. Like I said, I'm still, there's a lot going on in my life right now. But little by little, get back into gaming, get back into the swing of things. And hopefully Julie as well, my wife. So thank you very much. Welcome to all new subscribers. Thanks for coming on board. And I'll see you in the next video. I hope to start that campaign very soon. And I'll have a video here on the channel just giving a little update on all the miniature work and all that stuff that I've done. Thank you very much, and thank you for your support. I'll talk to you soon.